Hello everyone and welcome to 2 Point Campus All-Stars. In this video I'll be building on the Urban Bungle map with the aim of getting all 3 stars and the rewards that come with it. We'll go through the build process while the students are on holiday, then skip through the academic year to reveal the rewards earned with each star. If you're new to the game and have some questions, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll try and help you get moving on this great game. Without any more time wasted, let's get started loading up the map.
I don't pretend to know exactly how our civilization will fall, but what I do know is that when it happens, the robots will surely be behind it. I've written many letters to the scientists at Bungle about this subject, but what do I get back? An automated response. I'm sorry, listeners, but it's already too late. Let's just try and vibe it out.
Every map in 2 Point Campus starts with a certain challenge added to the gameplay. In Urban Bungle, we have this. Welcome to Urban Bungle, a new frontier in advanced technology and minimalist design, developed in a hurry from the chaotic mind of Bungle's own Sophia Nova. Rumour has it that Miss Nova has become obsessed with building better, more automated robots. Work with Bungle Technologies to utilise their vast resources and realise Sophie's dream and build the campus of tomorrow. Today. Okay, and it looks like we're going to start with 4 courses open with a total intake of 40 students we'll need to accommodate. We then get some further instructions, but nothing important for this map. Now that we know it's a standard build and improved mission set, we can start by scoping the map to understand the space and locations on this map, which is pretty big and different plots are located close. This shouldn't be too difficult depending on what the actual star challenges are. Next, we'll see if we can expand the first building to give us a little extra room for building as many rooms as possible in the first space. This will help keep costs down, students happy, and allow us to move out specific courses to their own buildings when we're earning a bit of money. With that done, let's turn to the campus requirements for this year, which are 1. Build 2 lecture theatres and 1 science lab. And the second one is to hire teachers for internet history, scientography, and virtual normality. Now, I already have some room templates, but for this mission, I'm actually going to build some really basic rooms and save them to my templates for later use. I highly recommend you have a set of basic templates saved and do so really early, as it will save you a lot of time in later maps. I learned this lesson very late and while actually playing 2 Point Hospital, but I know it now, so I'm going to do it now.
You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm Maggie Watmore, and I didn't realise I was hosting today's show until 5 minutes ago. It's okay, I'm sure we'll be fine. I haven't done a show without my notes before, but that doesn't bother me at all.
With the first lecture theatre built, I'm going to copy it for the second room. Now the science lab, and exactly like the lecture theatre, I'll create a basic room and save that to templates. The other benefit of building basic rooms is that you can expand and improve them over time. Mini challenges usually ask you to add items to room, which can be an easy way to bring in extra kudos and cash by doing things you intended to anyway. Now before I hire any teachers, I want to check the requirements for each course so I have an idea of which rooms will be needed in the future and when they'll be needed. This is all part of building a good campus and making it easy for yourself moving forward. One more thing to do before starting the academic year is building some general facilities for students like a dormitory, shower and library. Remember that 1 bed fits 5 students in 2 Point Campus. I don't ask what those 5 students are doing in a single bed, but it's probably not hard to guess. Finally, I'm going to hire some teaching staff, making sure to check the references to try and avoid any significant quirks in the staff team. And once that's done, I can kick off the new academic year. Once the year has started, I like to favourite a few first year students who will be my benchmark for how each course is going. When you favourite a student, as they progress through the year, pop-ups along the bottom will highlight grades and other events in their experience to help you see what, if anything, can be improved. In the top right of the screen, we now have our 1-star challenges, which is to upgrade 10 items, complete a research project, average dorm rating over 90%, which is already complete, and monthly profit. These should be relatively simple with good gameplay. I'm not going to follow the entire year as that's like 20 minutes of gameplay, but I will say that this is a great time to check the overlays, add minor improvements, and always complete the requests in the bottom right if you have the cash. This is a game literally telling you what you need to have a successful school, and each little addition over the course of the year will significantly improve the student experience and educational quality, which gives you more XP and boosts your profits. And we have reached the end of the academic year and it's award season. 100% pass rate and a couple of awards is not bad for the first year, but we're not focused on this right now. It's about those 1-star challenges. So I'm going to jump straight into expanding facilities and building new rooms to meet second year student requirements. This time I have to build 3 new rooms and hire 6 new staff. I don't have much space in the first building, so I'm going to need to expand into the pre-built buildings down the stairs. I'll copy and paste the rooms I've already built and maybe move some to keep the same level of prestige per room. Plus, doubling the dormitories means quick math tells me I'll have enough beds for the first year and second year students. Positioning is always important when placing new rooms. Try to maximize the space while also keeping student and staff travel distances as low as possible. Never be afraid to move, rebuild or change the default buildings and your rooms. It's all part of the creativity and making a campus uniquely yours. In this empty space I created after moving the virtual normality lab, I'm going to build an upgraded lecture theatre with some learning boost items so students who use this room are able to increase their grades more. So, this is a teleprompter, and I'll be honest, when making this video I did discover this is actually a teleprompter. In all my other maps I thought this was a camera, and it has been placed back to front. Now I know. With all that building, I completely ignored the bank balance and now I'm broke. So I'll get a quick loan from the bank and complete this building work so we can get moving on completing the 1-star challenges. We're now into the second academic year at Urban Bungle, and like before, I'll skip ahead, but remember to meet those staff and student needs, add those recommended items, and your students and staff will be grateful. Another thing I'll start doing this year is upgrading machines. I need to do 10 to complete the challenge, but I'll also start sending staff for training on a near constant rotation. There is a lot of opportunities in training for 2 Point campus and they're all relatively cheap. So if you keep sending staff for training, it will improve their skills and response times, which will make higher student grades and equipment upgrades a lot easier. As we come to the end of year 2, I've already completed 3 of the 4 challenges for 1 star. It's just a case of adding more rooms with upgradable items that can then be upgraded, while also adding the additional room and staff requirements for 3rd year students. I won't waste time with the next build process, let's just jump straight to that 1-star award. 1 star earned, and we get a little update from Tarquin Foxbridge, as well as 10k in cash, 100 kudos, and we've unlocked the windsock picture, which will help us with attraction rating. Now we get the 2-star challenge requirements, and look at that, I've already earned 2 of them through good building. The others include having 30 level 13 students, which we will get through the upgraded rooms, additional items and improved teacher training we're going to do anyway. The second is to focus on improving the attractiveness rating, which essentially comes down to placing loads of pictures and other decorative items, as well as having a good number of trash bins to avoid litter and the janitors to clean up everything else. This is going to be a more time consuming period, as it's just about waiting for those students to level up. So let's skip ahead. Remember, during the academic year, to complete as many mini challenges as possible and student requests. Another thing to consider is, if you haven't already, is to add some more rooms such as medical facilities, private tuition and pastoral care. All contribute to increasing the level of students. It's taken about 2 academic years, but I now have 30 level 13 students. And though the attractiveness dipped a bit thanks to litter droppers, I've managed to bring it up and been awarded the 2nd star. Another less than enthusiastic message from Tarquin, but with new rewards including 20k in cash and 150 kudos and another new picture. This time it's Old New Point. Awesome. This will help create some variety in my wall decoration that can sometimes just be the same picture placed everywhere. It happens. Now, I was in the middle of adding some extra items around the campus to improve the student experience and increase the XP profit boost. So I'll keep doing that while we look at the 3-star challenges. This time we need to get the campus to level 25, have 100 students achieve an A grade, have an average student happiness of 75% and get monthly profit to $80,000. Let's quickly game plan this. Each of these requirements are not specialist in that they can all be achieved by good building and upgrading of the campus. If you ever struggle with this kind of stuff, click on a student, check their needs, and this will show you what is missing. Combine this with the overlays and you'll find the answer to boost whatever stat is low and needs to be increased. In this case, I'm going to keep adding items inside the campus buildings so students can mingle, eat and entertain themselves, as well as making sure there is good temperature and nice artwork on the wall. I also have a lot of requests in the bottom corner that I'm going to meet too. With these 2 things, that will increase the campus level, student happiness, which will then lead to higher grades and more XP boost to income and take us over that threshold. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why I love 2-point games. While the challenges can be hard and time consuming, between the overlays and student staff info, you have everything you need to find the problem, identify the solution and make your campus one of the best in 2-point county and unique to you. Another academic year has passed, and thanks to the strategy we mentioned earlier, 3 of the 4 challenges are completed. The last challenge is a wait and see one, as I've already added almost all of the additional facilities and items the game has to offer, so unfortunately the rest of the map is going to be run down the clock. Looking at the graduated student numbers, I think hopefully maybe about half a year and we should be there. Well, okay, it actually took another whole year until graduation, but here is the 3rd star. Tarquin does his part. We've unlocked a Wanderoff picture and the Bungle statue, plus we've picked up 30k in cash and 200 kudos. That's all the rewards available when you complete 3 stars on 2-point campus Urban Bungle map. Thanks for watching. If you're struggling with the game, drop your questions in the comments and let's see if the community can help you get over that hurdle. If you like this video, please drop a like, and if you want to see more 2-point videos, be sure to subscribe. Have an awesome day.